So good day, this is Abdullah bin Muhammad A. Abdua from the group 2. So our topic is the nature, structure, and content of physical education. So my topic is the introduction. So physical education adopts both fitness and movement curriculum models. The program is based on the principle move to learn, learn to move. It is anchored on the context of legal and philosophical underpinnings in consonance with the intention of Article 4, Section 19 of the Philippine Constitution. So, ang physical education is a process or educational process para ma-improve yung human growth natin through physical activity, and it usually takes place at school and it can also takes place into playing games, playing different kinds of activities. The state shall promote physical education, encourage sports programs, league competitions, and amateur sports, including training for international competitions, to foster self-discipline, teamwork, and excellence for development of a healthy and alert citizenry. All educational institutions shall undertake regular sports activities throughout the country in cooperation with athletic clubs and other sectors. So, it means that all constitutions shall promote physical activities or physical education, and dapat encourage natin yung bawat citizen in our community to participate sports like basketball leagues and different kind of amateur sports. So para magawa 'yon, kailangan natin ma-include dun yung training para sa ibang competition, like kailangan ma-develop yung self-discipline, yung teamwork as a athlete, and excellence to the para maging healthy living tayo as a citizen of the community. So lahat ng educational institution kailangan ma-undertake ng regular sports activities through our country para ma-cooperate sa athletic clubs and other sectors ng ating government. So that's all for my reporting. Thank you.
Good day everyone. So my name is Brittany Glenn Barnido. So for this day, we'll tackle the circular philosophy of physical education. So the curricular philosophy of the PE education emphasizes active participation in a balanced variety of physical movement activities for fitness and in health. So the circular philosophy of physical education is based on principles that encourage the exploration and mastery in physical, mental, and social skills. So in fitness and movement education has a vital role in PE, in which provides a comprehensive knowledge that helps to develop our physical activity participation. So kumbaga ito yung foundation na tulong sa atin in doing or performing various physical activities. So this is a requisite in the sense that or let's just say na kailangan muna natin itong pag-aralan para mas ma-mold or mas maintindihan pa natin ang importance of fitness and movement education. So with this, all the acquired knowledge is we can use it more for the application of physical activity.
Hi guys, I am Francis Serenio. In this video, I'll explain to you the conceptual framework of the K-12 physical education curriculum. So let me show this illustration about the framework. First, we're gonna tackle is the physical literacy. We want our learners to acquire physical literacy. But what is physical literacy? Physical literacy is the ability to move with confidence and competence in a wide variety of physical activities in multiple environments that will fit the healthy development of whole person. And how are we going to achieve that? Well, by teaching them the fundamental movement skills that moves pattern, which include balance skills, movement without or with body remains in place, also moves around the horizontal and vertical axis, locomotor skills such as running, jumping, hopping, and galloping, also ball skills such as catching, throwing, kicking, underarm roll, and striking, and also teach them the fundamental motor skills that also important to the motor development of the learner's physical, cognitive, and social growth. Fundamental motor skills also covers improvement like locomotor and non-locomotor skills, and also teach them the activity specific. For example, we're going to teach our learner and how letting them to do some activities like passing of the ball and dribbling a ball that develop the skills that necessary to their development. At the early stages, our learners will be taught about body management and what body management is all about. Usually, a large muscle activities required for controlling the body in various situations. Body management skills integrate agility, coordination, strength, balance, and flexibility. Activities in this chapter will help students learn to control the body in a wide variety of apparatus. And as they progress, they will be gradually teach with rhythmic dances, games, sports that applying the basic skills that they had to acquire more efficient, smooth movement in different variety of physical activities. And these fundamentals will be taught about chronologically and the relation to their developmental stages. Then will be taught from kindergarten, grade 1 to 6, and grade 7 to 10, and senior high to 11 and 12. So these contents will simply anchoring the instruction from the following approaches. First, we have activity-based. Well, to maximize the process of learning by doing, no? And activity-based motivates children to participate in their own learning via practical activities, such as independent investigation and problem solving. By encouraging kids to explore, experiment, and learn independently through activity-based. And so, second, we have developmental appropriate. That means the tasks promote each child to optimal development and learning through a strength-based, play-based approach to joyful, engaged learning. And these strategies used to teach children concrete way of thinking, provide hands-on experience to help children explore the world directly. Then extend the experience, for example, display of real-life objects for children to explore all their senses. So let's proceed for a third approach, and we have here standard base. That means our instruction and our assessment as well our grading should be aligned to a agreed set of standard, and also means that the teacher must make an activity that his or her students will understand the instruction and to participate in that particular activity. And for the fourth approach, we have here integrated. That means we have to provide opportunities for students for to transfer learning from one sub-discipline, allowing them to engage in relevant, meaningful activities that can be connected for a real life. And for example, for this, for a teacher teach a basic defensive movements that allowing learners to defend themselves from a real danger. And so for the next, in the fifth approach and the final approach, which is inclusive. Inclusive is the curriculum we have, and inclusive, that means physical education is for everyone. That means regardless of our backgrounds and immutable characteristics, with the equal opportunities to achieve learning outcomes of a learner, and to fully participate in school activities and interact with peers in all ability levels, with opportunity to develop friendship, specifically teaching strategies, equipment, and environment and assessment that have been adapted to meet the needs of all students. So next context we're going to tackle is the concept of move to learn. So move to learn is the context of physical activity that means for learning. So move to learn embodies the learning skills and techniques in the acquisition of understanding that are requisites to participation of any variety of physical activities that include exercise, games, sports, dance, and recreation. So next to that is learn to move. And what does it mean? So the concept embodies the acquisition of knowledge, skills, and understanding that are requisites to any participation of any variety of physical activities. And that means learner must understand and learn the basic fundamental skills and techniques so they can attain and able to participate in any curricular activities in the field of games, sports, dances, and recreation. So for instance, for learner to able to perform variety of skills like in the basketball, they should know the what and how to perform the basic fundamentals, and they should know also the do's and don'ts in playing basketball in order to attain knowledge and skills. And if this all idea and concept being implemented and delivered properly by our teachers, and it can be cause a positive change of attitudes towards our learner that could develop learners oneself. Since the learners able to execute and understand of how important to be physically literate and how important physical fitness and whatever knowledge of skills that the individual acquire, he or she share that to their family and to their schools, then will be also share to his community, then to the larger society. So in general, the P curriculum covers the major education elements such as values, as well as knowledge and skill acquisitions, and basically linked to the aims and goals of basic education. Like other learning areas, it is format to clearly show the alignment of content, content standards, performance standards, and learning competencies, and also defines students' expectation at different grade levels, and it also serves as basis for planning and continuous improvement of physical instructional program. So in my word, malusog na nga ating mga katawan at pag-iisip, we are also learning and acquiring knowledge in our way. So that's all. Thank you.
Hi, a sporty day to everyone. I'm Kay Frondozo of 3B B, and for today's video, I will discuss to you the physical education curriculum for grade 1. Here is the physical education framework, and it starts with a physical literacy. It is the ability to move with a competence and confidence in multiple environments that is beneficial for the development of the whole person. And it is consist of the fundamental movement skills, fundamental motor skills under the body management, and activity-specific activities such as games, rhythms, dances, and sports. And the K-12 or grade level is in the horizontal position because it is progressive. Each level has a corresponding set of skills and knowledge that is needed to be learned and developed. Moving forward, for the 5 learning approaches, the activity-based, developmentally appropriate, standard-based, integrated, and inclusive. Now, moving forward for the main topic, the physical education curriculum for grade 1. For the grade 1, the focus is learners must exhibit understanding of the awareness to the body. Learners must describe the different parts of the body and their movements through enjoyable physical activities. Learners create shapes by using different body parts. Learners shows balance on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 body parts. Learners exhibits transfer of weight. Learners must recognize the importance of participating in fun and enjoyable physical activities. And lastly, learners engages in fun and enjoyable physical activities with consideration. Here are some suggested learning activities: action songs, singing games, simple games, chasing and fleeing games, and mimetics.
Hi guys, this is me, Vincent Joseph P. Pasa, 3BPNP. So for today's video, I will be going to report or discuss to you about the physical education curriculum standards. So physical education curriculum standards or PECs gives emphasis to development of the 21st century skills among students. This includes skills in accessing, synthesizing, and evaluating information, making informed decisions, enhancing and advocating their own and others' fitness health. So, the significant having its standards of physical education curriculum helps among students to develop their skills and to ensure that all learners have equivalent opportunities and choices in physical education. So, there are four standards of physical education curriculum. The number one is habitual physical activity participation to achieve and maintain health-enhancing levels fitness. So, para maging physical fit, kailangan nating maging habit yung physical activity. For example, doing exercises every day helps you to achieve or maintain health-enhancing levels of fitness. The second standards of physical curriculum is competence in movement and motor skills requisite to various physical activity performances. So, this second standard is having competence in movement and motor skills is necessary to various physical activity performances. In order for us to perform a particular physical activity such as in volleyball, in order for you to spike well, you need a skill to perform or to execute well. The third one standard of physical education curriculum is valuing physical activities for enjoyment, challenge, social interaction, and career opportunities. Why enjoyment? Enjoyment is valuing physical activities for enjoyment, because when playing individual or group sports such as volleyball or baseball, softball, you will find happiness and enjoyment. And it is very memorable when physical activities promotes fun and enjoyment in one another. So valuing physical activities for challenge. Yes, physical activities could be a challenging one, but we all know that no pain. It's also a way of social interaction to communicate others through physical activities. It is nice having social interaction to others in order to have good relationship. Lastly, it gives career opportunities when we are skillful enough in different kind of physical activities, such as in volleyball, being a referee would have a great opportunity since the volleyball event is popular right now to all teens and even adults. So, pwede kang kikita ng malaking pera when there is a volleyball league or tournament kung pupunin ka as a referee or official. The last standard of physical education curriculum is understanding various movement concepts, principles, strategies, and tactics as they apply to the learning and physical activity. So yes, this is very important to us as a learner, especially PPE students, because we need to understand its movement concepts, principles, strategies, and tactics in order for us to perform it well when having or learning physical activities. It is great giving time in learning physical education because in the end of the day, you you will get what you aim for. Once again, I am Vincent Joseph P. Pasa, 3BPNP, and I am reporting the Physical Education Curriculum Standards. Bye-bye!
Good day everyone. So for today, I am your teacher. So my name is Kathleen Pasqua. You can call me Ma'am Kath for short. So I just want to remind you all that throughout this activity, meron akong questions at the end of this presentation. That is why you have to listen carefully kasi may prize ako ibibigay sa mga makakasagot ng questions. So, in this module, we will tackle physical education key stage standards. So, I have a question guys or children. During your elementary days, active ba yung physical education sa inyo? Okay. So, when we say key stage standards, it explains the range ng ideas na ibibigay or ideas na nasa curriculum with regards to the range of the age of the students. So, halimbawa, nasa grade 1 ka pa lang. So, dapat yung lessons na i-impart as a grade 1 learner, angkop din sa capability nila. Kasi hindi pwede na grade 1 ka tapos ituturo na yung mga notes sa music. Hindi pwede na grade 1 pa lang ituturo na yung genre ng sayaw. So, for grade 1, merong specific na lessons or specific na range or standards ng ideas or knowledges ang nararapat para sa dyan na grade level. So, dito, sa lesson natin ngayon, dito, i-explain ko sa inyo yung physical education with regards to the key stage standards from grade 1 up to grade 6. Let's proceed. So, first, we will tackle the 5 learning strands. So, we have 5 learning strands. First is the body management. So, sa body management, dito, ini-explain or ini-impart sa student yung body awareness, space, qualities, and relationships of movement. Kasi, as a children, blank verse pa lang tayo, blank space, wala pa tayong alam or masyado pa tayong bago sa environment. That is why, in physical education, kailangang i-impart yung body management kasi kailangan makontrol sa umpisa pa lang, kailangang maging aware enough na ang learner kung ano yung mga movement or mga space na nasa environment niya. So next learning strand, we have movement skills. So, dito sa movement skills, tinuturo ito sa students or sa learners for have the idea on what are the fundamental movement patterns and motor skills kasi all throughout the activity or all throughout the lessons, dapat kailangan or merong enough ideas ang learners paano gawin ng tama ang movement. Kasi sa elementary pa lang, dito na ini-explain sa mga bata or dapat na tinuturo sa mga bata yung correct or exact na movement or fundamentals ng isang skills. Kasi mahirap na kapag high school na ituturo kasi kumbaga 'di ba sinabi nila, sabi ng mga matatanda, mas mahirap turuan yung mga matatanda na. That is why, sa bata pa lang or grade level pa lang, tinuturo na yung fundamentals para matatak na sa isip nila kung ano yung tama. Next learning strand is the physical fitness. So, physical fitness explains the assessment through fitness tests and records, interpreting, planning, and implementing programs. So, in this learning strand, kumbaga nagla-level up na ang ideas or capability ng isang bata. Kasi dito, tinuturo na kung paano i-assess or kung paano mag-plan or paano ang correct na assessment or correct na interpretation ng isang movement. So, next learning strand, we have games, and sports. So, for the games and sports, it explains consist of simple, lead-up, and indigenous games. So, dito tinuturo din ito sa mga elementary learners kasi habang bata pa lang, mas mabuti nang ma-engage sila sa mga games and sports kasi mas nakakatulong din ito para sa development skills nila. Like for example, para mas ma-improve ang physical fitness nila, para mas ma-improve ang pakikipag-socialize nila sa isa't isa. And the last learning strand, we have rhythms and dances. So it explains the rhythmical movement patterns, promotions, and appreciation of Philippine folk dance. So dito, tinuturo ito sa elementary level pa lang para may grasp na ang mga students all throughout the process of learning para meron silang alam para in the next level of learning, kung nasa high school na sila, meron na silang enough idea what are the fundamental rhythms or what are the fundamental positions of the dances. So, for the next slide, dito ipapakita natin yung key standards. So, from kindergarten to grade 3. So, the learner demonstrates understanding of movement, concepts, and skills, and preparation for active participation in various physical activities. So, in this level, di ba, from kinder to grade 3, blank verse pa yan dito ang mga bata. Kumbaga, marami pa silang questions. So, dito na stage, ang ituturo pa lang dapat is body management, kung paano i-control ang movement, para maging aware sila kung paano yung tamang pagtayo, kung ano ang tamang position, ang tamang pagbalance. So, for the grade 4 to grade 6, so the learner demonstrates understanding of principles in movement and fitness for active participation in various physical activities. So, dito from kinder to grade 6, tinuturo na yung movement skills. So, dito, ini-emphasize sa students or ini-impart sa mga learners yung correct or which I would say appropriate movement ng iba't ibang activities. So, for the grade 7 to grade 10, the learner demonstrates understanding of integrating physical activity behaviors in achieving an active lifestyle. So, dito, napapasok na yung physical fitness, games and sports, rhythms and dances. So, from grade 7 to grade 10, dyan na ini-impart or ini-instill sa mind ng learners yung physical fitness, games and sports, rhythm and dances. Bakit? Kasi angkop na or relevant na or appropriate na yung edad nila at saka yung capability nila na ma-acquire yung mga knowledge effectively. Kasi, halimbawa, yung rhythm and dances. Let's just say, ituturo siya sa kinder to grade 3. Do you think effective siya? Do you think ma-acquire ng students? Diba no? Kasi masyado pa silang bata para i-engage sa rhythms and dances. That is why rhythms and dances ay dapat na ituro or instill sa grade 7 to grade 10 learners. So, in this lesson, ma-realize natin na ang learning system pala is from range or naka-ladder. Let's just say naka-ladder type siya. So, from here, for the first level up to the naga-level up na yung learning ng bata. Naga-level up yung edad or yung range ng bata, naga-level up din yung learning na dapat i-instill sa mind nila. So, next presentation, I have a question. Sige, so, kung sino makakasagot, merong free 10 pesos load. Okay? So, it is a body awareness, space awareness, qualities and relationship of movements. So, what is the correct answer? Okay, very good. So, next question. It is assessment through fitness tests and records, interpreting, planning, and implementing appropriate programs. What is the correct answer? Okay, so next, it is a rhythmical movement patterns, the promotion and appreciation of Philippine folk dance, indigenous and traditional dances, as well as other dance forms. what is the correct answer. Okay. So, any questions, clarifications, or queries? Wala na. So, once again, I am your teacher, Ma'am Kath, and thank you for listening.
Hello everyone and welcome back to school. In my class, we do our best and support one another as we learn together.
My name is Sansana D. Tataw, and my topic is all about physical education grade level standards. The demonstration of skills involves a performance of some kind in order to show significant learning outcomes. The next slides are grade level standards that describe what the learner should be able to demonstrate at the end of each grade level. Physical education teachers are expected to use their experiences and professional judgment when it comes to planning and assessing learning outcomes. That's why we need to practice more to gain more knowledge and to acquire skills in order for us to become a better future physical educators. From grade 1 to grade 3, the learner demonstrates understanding of body awareness, qualities of effort, and movement relationship through participation in enjoyable physical activities. For example, is right or left games, color games, and songs that is related to their bodies. For example, is head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Next is grade 4 to grade 6. The learner demonstrates understanding of the importance of physical activity and physical fitness through participation in and assessment of physical activities. For the grade 7, the learner should demonstrate understanding of personal fitness in achieving an active lifestyle. I can still remember when I was grade 7 that my physical education teacher teach us some of the good hygiene habit to achieve an act style. Let us proceed to grade 8 level. The learner should demonstrate understanding of family and school fitness in sustaining as active lifestyle. In grade 8, it talks about the family and school fitness to promote an active lifestyle. In the grade 9, the learner should demonstrate understanding of community fitness in sustaining and promoting an active lifestyle. So, for example, is Pulot Basura program, feeding program, Zumba, and other related to community fitness to sustain and promote an active lifestyle. The last but not the least, the grade 10 level. In this level, the learner should demonstrate understanding of societal fitness in promoting an active lifestyle. So for example is tree planting and another Pulot Basura program and other activities that is related to society. So before I am going to end my class, always remember my 5 golden reminders for a fun and productive class. Be honest, be responsible, be respectful for others, be kind, polite and caring, and be a good listener. Thank you for listening, and that's all.